The $799 Hyperion X phone that just made the iPhone 17 obsolete. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing your iPhone 17, the device you swore was future-proof, has just been blindsided by a phone that costs less than a pair of AirPods Max. A phone that didn't come from Apple, Samsung, Google, but from a company nobody expected to enter the battlefield. This is the Hyperion X, and its arrival isn't just disruptive, it's almost disrespectful. For months, tech forums whispered about a mysterious startup backed by a billionaire who prefers to stay anonymous. No leaks, no teasers, no marketing buildup. Just a last-minute live stream where the presenter simply said, "We didn't want to compete with Apple. We wanted to make their roadmap irrelevant." The price flashed on screen, $799, and that was the moment the internet broke. But here's the thing. The price wasn't the part that stunned reviewers. It was what this phone does, especially compared to the iPhone 17. And trust me, the twist you'll hear later is the part the whole industry was absolutely not ready for. ACTI, why? Features begin. Feature 1, frictionless power. The first feature they showed wasn't a camera, a screen, or a chip. It was nothing, because the Hyperion X has no charging port. You don't plug it in, you don't place it on a pad. It sources energy through an ultra-low frequency field generated by a tiny module inside the phone. In simple words, the Hyperion X recharges itself from the air. Not solar, not kinetic, just ambient energy. That's when people started rethinking their loyalty to Apple. Feature 2, the Mirage display. Then they flipped the phone over and turned on the screen. It's not OLED, it's not micro LED, it's Mirage glass. A new type of display that looks like a sheet of liquid metal bending light in ways your brain isn't prepared for. The iPhone 17 suddenly looked like it belonged in a museum. Feature 3, artificial neural lens. The camera? Hyperion didn't brag about megapixels. They bragged about understanding. The phone uses an artificial neural lens, a miniature AI built directly inside the optics. Not after processing, not cloud correction. Real-time interpretation of scenes. Low light becomes daylight, motion blur becomes impossible. And digital zoom? The phone can magnify 60 times with almost no loss, because it's reconstructing the missing detail intelligently. This is where reviewers stopped laughing and started sweating. It doesn't use traditional apps. Just when the crowd thought they understood the phone, the presenter said, "We didn't design this to run apps. We designed it to replace them." Instead of apps, the Hyperion X uses situational modules. Say, book a flight, and it handles everything. Search, comparison, ticketing, without opening anything. Say, start a business plan, and it generates documents, pitches, logos, and timelines. No loading, no ads, no subscriptions. And this is where Apple started sweating. The biggest weakness of the iPhone 17 is its dependency on the app ecosystem. The Hyperion X, it's an ecosystem by itself. Acti 2, Direct Comparison Plus. Escalation iPhone 17. Feature downplay. Apple's big highlight this year was the Hollow Frame, a floating 3D widget interface. But when they compared it side by side with Mirage Glass, the Hyperion X made the iPhone's holograms look like party decorations. Battery life? iPhone 17, 26 hours. Hyperion X, theoretically infinite. Speed? iPhone 17 uses A21 Bionic. Hyperion X uses a chip that behaves like a brain rather than a processor, constantly evolving, optimizing its own architecture. This is the part of the video where people whispered, "Okay, this might be real competition." It's not a phone, it's a network. Here comes the twist that detonated the tech world. The Hyperion X doesn't connect to cell towers. It creates its own mesh network with every other Hyperion X on the planet. A global hive of devices communicating directly without carriers. No SIM cards, no data plans, no roaming. It's the world's first self-sustaining, self-growing communication grid. Every owner strengthens the signal for everyone else. This is where people realized Apple can't fight this with a software update. This is a redesign of reality. For the next few minutes of the keynote, reviewers didn't even know what to say. You could see in their faces, we're watching the beginning of a new kind of tech war. The Hyperion X wasn't trying to be the next iPhone. It was trying to be the last phone humanity ever needed. A device that powers itself, thinks for itself, connects without infrastructure, and replaces apps entirely. The iPhone 17 suddenly felt like the last chapter of an old book. The founder said the Hyperion X wasn't built to defeat Apple. It was built to test whether the public is ready for the next step, a personal device that eventually merges with wearable computing. This phone is just phase one. And the closing line of the keynote? The future won't fit in your pocket forever. So now the question is, if this is only the beginning, what happens to every major tech company in the next 5 years?